as well. But first, we get to overreact to Brennan's wrong statement.
And this is along the lines of Overreaction Monday.
Okay.
I want y'all to take a look at the AP Top 25. And this statement has really less to do with, white people, Coach Bowl, whatever. It's more about the idea of the genuine top 10, top 5 teams in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to tell you today that the Texas Tech Red Raiders are a top 5 team in the country.
I'm not talking polls. Just talking about
I was going to say
one of the 5
you're
best.
Wrong. They're ninth.
So you're saying one of the 5 best teams in the country right now?
Yes.
If I'm just looking at the other teams, I think there are plenty that you can make arguments for in front of Texas Tech because of opponents they've played, because of that sort of thing. But there are only 3 teams that you can say have looked as dominant as Texas Tech. So you are correct. If we stripped away logos, that sort of thing, if we're just going eye test, Jamie, committee, those people love to throw the word eye test, words eye test around. If you're going eye test, Texas Tech is one of the best teams in the country right now, one of the top 5. So based off of that, I will say yes.
Eye test, who would you tell me are the top 5?
It's Ohio State, Oregon, Miami, Texas Tech, not in no particular order. And I'm going to give the edge to Oklahoma because I think they have a really, really good defense. And John Mateer is pretty good.
When healthy.
It's OU and A&M.
He doesn't have a broken hand.
OU and A&M that's fighting for that 5th spot to me. Yes, when healthy, but I still think
Ole Miss is out.
They're right there too. I mean, you can make an argument for any of them, but I don't think
Indiana's out. They put a whooping on Illinois, but
they did. I'm probably letting my biases against Indiana last year creep into this year.
Yeah,
and I think they're a better team this year. But
Bama has 1 loss
against.
Who did Bama lose to?
Florida State.
FSU, that's right.
Yeah. Which went and lost their second
to
game
Virginia
this
weekend.
And Miami.
And they lost to Miami.
I don't knock them that much for that.
I could put you ahead of Bama. I could put you ahead of Indiana because they thumped Illinois, but I don't think Illinois is any good.
Illinois plays
who are the Sooners?
Ohio State this week.
And the Aggies hanging their hat on which wins?
Michigan for OU. And then A&M's is Notre Dame.
And Michigan's 15. Notre Dame is 16.
And honestly, A&M deserves a bunch of credit for hanging in that game in South Bend, but they also absolutely could have lost it if a holding call that should have been called was called.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to disagree with you, Brandon. I don't think I can be certain that they're a top 5 team right now. I think others have better wins than you do that are in front of you.
But you're going based off of other people's opinions, polls.
So the 8 that are in front of the Red Raiders right now, I'm saying there's at least 5 that have a better win than you.
Is Utah a better team than Michigan? I think there's definitely an argument for it. If those two faced off, I'm not sure Utah's not winning that game.
I don't know. Utah's quarterback is so mid.
Sure, but their defense is elite. Strong. Maybe I won't go elite yet, but they're strong. That's the hard thing with these conversations,
I mean,
Jamie. When we
Oregon's-
go into ranked, okay, they get this ranked win. It's so much of it's based off of where you started the season. So much of it's based off of other people's opinions. Voters that we've learned don't necessarily take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But
I
we
mean,
think Brandon takes it seriously.
of course he does.
Very serious. And look, for me, it's like, yes, some of these teams have perceived better wins than Texas Tech, but what makes Texas Tech a top 5 team is the way they have handled business. Even in the Utah and Houston game, where it looks like offensively you struggled at times, you still handled that both of those games by double digits and more. I mean, to me, that shows you are a top 5 team. And, you know, and some of these teams in front of you, like Ole Miss, they've struggled against teams like Arkansas, Kentucky, A&M. I think they're really good, but they've had some weird games. I'm curious to see how OU does this week against Texas without
think
Mateer.
I think Texas is going to win.
And then
I do, because that's what always happens in that game. I'm
Right there with
picking
you.
Texas because the team that's not supposed to win, I
Yeah.
won't say always, but it feels like 75% of the time
Yeah.
the team that's
And
the
they don't
lesser
have
team wins.
they don't have Mateer back, right?
correct.
No.
I don't. He's.
Yeah.
I don't think
He's still got,
playing
what, 2
this
more
week.
weeks out? Or 1 more week?
Mm-hmm.
This one and 1 more? I don't. Based off the original timeline. So, yeah, I don't.
The only 3 that I will say are better than Texas Tech, just based off what we've seen so far, is Ohio State, Miami, and I guess Ohio State. But
But Ohio State's best win is Texas, right? Isn't that their best win at this point in the season?
I think so.
So,
Yeah.
again, we're going off of these wins. Oregon, their win to hang the hat on was at Penn State, and now they're
unranked.
unranked. So Miami, to me, has backed it up. They've got the best resume in the country and looked really good doing it. Miami's the number 1 team in the country to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I look through and the perception thing in college football. I think Utah is going to lose or win 9 games minimum this year. That's how I look at them.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to lose any.
I don't think that's crazy talk.
So you got that win. It's a 24-point win. Jamie, Texas Tech, and this is probably where I back up that Texas Tech's a top 5 team. There is one team in the land that has outgained their opponents by 200 yards or more every game. You've got a plus 200 margin in yardage. So you could sit here and say, it was a 24-point win. You dominated Houston
Could have been way more.
between the 20s. It could have been way more. Needed to convert those threes into 7.